I'm Alexis from FlexisFitness.com. I'm a personal trainer and movement coach with over 6 years of experience in the health and fitness industry. For these next 12 days leading up to Christmas, I'm going to be posting a video each day to get in the Fitmas spirit. So these videos are going to be different workouts, different holiday treats, recipes, and the idea is you want to stay on track and in shape during the holidays. So for today's video, it's my first one, and I'm super excited to share my 5 tips on how to stay healthy during the holidays. Whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, we all know how stressful and busy the holiday season can be. And we all tend to get caught up in that holiday cheer and sometimes eat a bit unhealthier than usual, skip out on some workouts, and sometimes even get sick with a really bad bug and not be able to enjoy the holidays at all. But you'll be able to avoid all of that by following the 5 tips that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So if you're new around here, Flexis Fitness stands for bringing women together who believe that fitness isn't about starving yourself, but it's about training smart. And that's why I'm here today to teach you how to do this, especially during the holiday season where most people think they need to deprive themselves in order to stay fit and reach their fitness goals during the holiday season. If you believe in our mindset and want to keep on learning on how to stay fit without depriving yourself all year round, be sure to scroll down below and click on the subscribe button to see new videos posted daily and join our family. Tip number 1 is portion control. Now, this doesn't mean depriving yourself entirely. It just means being mindful of how much you're actually eating. And this is something that I've had to work on over the years because I love going for seconds. But I always realize that at the end of the meal, I'm super stuffed and it's not really worth it. So now what I do, a trick of mine, is I wait 10 to 15 minutes between each serving. That way it allows time for my stomach to send a signal to my brain, telling my brain that it's actually full and needs time to digest. One other thing to keep in mind is your alcohol consumption. So you're going to be with friends and family, and chances are you're going to have a drink or two, and that's completely fine because it is the holidays and you don't want to deprive yourself. So I'm not saying not to drink alcohol at all. But in order to watch out on how many calories and sugars you're consuming from that alcohol, you'd want to avoid mixing your alcohol with sugary juices or soft drinks. So one thing that I like to do is when I'm drinking alcohol, such as vodka or gin, I'll mix it with club soda because club soda has 0 calories and 0 sugars in it. So this allows me to still enjoy my drink, but also allows me to save those calories and sugars for treats later on. So tip number 2 is related to tip number 1, and it's the fact that you don't want to be depriving yourself. So this applies to the day of the actual event, but also applies to the weeks leading up. So whether it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's, as you're leading up to that event, you don't want to think to yourself, oh, I can't have this treat because on that specific day, I know I'm going to be intaking a lot of food. So this I've been personally affected by this, and I've deprived myself weeks leading up to a special event, and then what happens is on the day of that event, I end up losing complete control. So the second I see food that I've been depriving myself from, I eat the entire thing. So whether it's a bag of chocolate or cake, I'll just devour the entire thing. So what you could focus on doing instead is eating healthy for the majority of your day and allowing yourself to have some little treats here and there. So the truth is, if you're working out hard in the gym and you're eating properly the majority of the time, having some treats here and there won't affect your progress, and it will help you stay mentally sane. Tip number 3 is to keep on moving. So I know how hectic the holidays can be, whether you're going to visit family, you're going out of town, or you're going back home to visit family. Things can get a bit crazy and busy. But the important thing to realize is that exercise is a stress reliever. So if you're feeling stressed out about not having time to exercise, just tell yourself, all I need is 10 to 20 minutes to get a good workout in. So I'll be posting some quick workouts in these next few days leading up to Christmas in the Fitmas series that will allow you to get a quick HIIT session on and get your sweat on. So be sure to stay posted for that. And also, if you don't have time or room to do a HIIT workout, just think about going outside for a walk with family after Christmas Eve dinner. This will allow you to get some steps in and catch up with your family at the same time. Or when you're Christmas shopping, you could think about taking the stairs instead of the escalators or elevator. It's the little things like this that add up and will get you the results that you want. Tip number 4 is that you're going to want to stay flu-free. So although this is not a fitness topic, it is health related, and we all know how common it is to get sick during the holidays, especially when you're surrounded by many people and you're constantly shaking hands, hugging, kissing. It's super easy to catch something. So it's super important to make sure that you're taking good care of yourself in order not to get sick. So to avoid getting sick, you would obviously want to start off by washing your hands. So this will decrease your likelihood of catching anything that's already on your hands, germ, virus, so that you don't get sick. And another thing that's super important is to get enough sleep. So studies have shown that if you're getting less than 6 hours of sleep a night, your immune cells, which are scientifically known as your natural killer cells, decrease by 50%. Now that's a pretty drastic drop, and this lasts for the following 24 hours. And then until you get a good night's sleep. So that's super important, and that's something that's easy to do. Just make sure that you're getting 6 hours of sleep per night. So those are 2 important things to remember during the holiday season in order to stay healthy and flu-free. So the last tip, and one that really encompasses everything that we talked about in this video, is that you want to make sure that you're being present in the moment and that you're enjoying quality time with your friends and family. So the truth is, in a couple of years, you're not going to look back on Christmas Day and think, oh, I ate so much turkey and so many cookies. You're going to think about all of those special memories that you create with your friends and family and cherish those for a lifetime. And let's face it, we all have slip-ups. So one thing that I do when I do fall off track, which is bound to happen during this holiday season, is the next morning when I wake up, I make sure to drink a lot of water. So that allows me to flush out any toxins from my system. And then I'll go for an easy jog, or I'll show up to the gym and just do an easy workout. So I'll ease back into things because this sets my day off on a positive tone. It gives me more energy, and it mentally prepares me to keep on working towards my goals. So just keep all that in mind. Don't stress over the little things during this holiday season. Enjoy your time with your friends and family. Enjoy the food, and you'll be back to working towards your goals and gain the results that you want in no time. So those are my tips on how to stay healthy this holiday season. And as you can see, it's more than just being physically healthy and physically active. It's about being mentally healthy as well. Because if you do fall off track, you don't want to be beating yourself up over it. The important thing to do is to get back on track as quickly as you can. And that's what will bring you closer to the results that you want. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, be sure to write them down below. I love hearing from you, and I'll be happy to answer anything that you're wondering about. And also, don't forget that there are more videos coming your way for this Fitmas series, so stay tuned for the one I'll be posting tomorrow.